Hello everyone, my name is Aditi and I am happy to be guest designing for WOW Embossing Powders, and this month I will bring a couple of projects for you all, and here is my first video tutorial for you all. Today I was really inspired by this stamp set by Marion, and I really wanted to use this to create a cool background, and I decided it would be a good idea to create two mixed media style artist trading cards. So what I have here are two pieces of paper cut down to 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches, which is the standard size for an artist trading card. And for my first step, what I want to do is use the WOW Opaque Bright White Regular Powder and heat emboss this particular floral background on my base. I'm going to begin with my WOW Embossing Pad. Next, I want to add a little color on my background, and for that I will be using the Lindy's Magicals and gently adding color and misting it with water. Now when I was heat setting the embossing powder, I used my WOW embossing tool, which is a dual embossing tool, and I used it on the second heat setting. But to dry all of this Lindy's Magical color, I will be using it on the first heat setting. Now, just to make this a little sturdy, what I have is two pieces of chipboard, and I've just applied some score tape, and I will glue down these pieces so that it just makes them sturdy for me to work further. Now I just want to go in with a little bit of the contrast color and add a little splatter. Of course, the embossing powder, wherever it is going to resist this, like you saw when I was adding the greens, but wherever the paper can absorb, it will absorb this purple, and I will have nice splatter of contrasting colors. So that's what my background looks like so far. I want to use these two embossing powders, the Fruit Tingle and Clear Ocean, for my elements. But first what I want to do is I want to distress the edges of my cards with Fruit Tingle embossing powder. So that's a look at the lovely contrasting distressed edge that I have got with just that one embossing powder for my ATCs. Just to add a little more texture, I want to add some black stamping, and so I'm going to be using this particular stamp, just a little bit of this texture randomly with some black ink. I have a few die cut elements here from Alexandra Renke dies, and I want to emboss them to use as layers on my cards. So first I will emboss the leaves with Clear Ocean embossing powder. Now for the flowers, what I want to do is first add the white embossing powder, and then I'm going to add a little bit of the Fruit Tingle and get like a dual color there, just so it's mostly white but has a little pop of the contrasting color that I need for my cards. With my white embossing powder there, what I'm going to do is just going to go in with the WOW Embossing Pen, adding a little touches here and there for me to add my next color. Not everywhere, just a little bit, mostly on the flower, the leaf, just touches. That's a look at that color there, mostly white, but touches of that fruit tingle, which really makes it just pop. And now all I'm going to do is assemble and glue my elements onto my base. And just to complete the cards, I added a little bow with these silk ribbons, some sequins, and a word which will give them some meaning. Here's a closer look at these easy to make, simple, yet so beautiful ATC cards. I really hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial today, and I will see you later. Until the next time, take care and bye-bye.